In that instant, the question struck him like lightning. What was this? He tried once more. The result was the same. Again and again, each attempt brought him back to the same point. Frustration consumed him. He muttered angrily that it was all a damn joke. Then he raised his voice in a desperate cry, asking what they wanted from him. He had only wished to achieve realization before dying. Wasn't it enough to die with dignity? Hadn't he done the right thing before surrendering? But time offered no answers. With one last outburst of fury, he shouted to the sky that he didn't want to keep living, that he only wished to die. The desire was so intense that without hesitation, he self-destructed. And yet, there he was again, alive. In the same place, cheers and applause surrounded him. They congratulated him for winning the battle, but he heard none of it. He had only one question in mind: why and how? He screamed with all his might, cursing the entire world. It was then that Li Yuman approached him and asked him to calm down. Upon seeing her, Taesu looked at her in desperation. He knew she had the answers. He begged her to tell him what was happening. Yuman watched him in silence before responding. She explained that throughout his infinite regressions, he had accumulated layers of magical power, energy that remained trapped in the timeline, twisting its causality. Time itself had closed. Now, every time he died, he would return exactly to the same point as before, no matter what he did, and from that moment on, 6 years later, inevitably, he would die at Ji Young's hands. She asked if he understood and informed him that he would keep dying, infinitely, eternally, and forever. The words echoed in his mind like an unbreakable echo. Taesu could barely whisper a few words, not fully comprehending, but confusion soon turned into something deeper. Finally, his voice trembled as he asked the only question that truly mattered. He wanted to know what she was. Yuman smiled slightly, and then she revealed herself. Only Taesu understood the meaning of her words. He was speechless. Then, little by little, he began to laugh. It was not a laugh of happiness or relief. It was a bitter laugh. A laugh mixed with a curse upon the fate that had condemned him. Time continued its course, and what was destined to happen happened once more. Ji Hyung eliminated Taesu, and the world began to collapse.